crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing terrific. I am doing fabulous. Today is day 4 of September's Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals this journal. And let's get it together and start. Because it's been taking me a minute lately. Well, we did a king yesterday. Let's go for a low number today. Let's try a 3. Alrighty. The action. Oh, here we go. The element. Well, I think we did from the front yesterday. Let's do from the back. There we go. I think we can fit all those in one thing now. Make. There we go. Let's see what we drew today. Let's zoom in here. Alrighty, are we ready? The color is crisp morning sky. Crisp morning sky. That might be interesting. The action is stitch. I like that. I can do that easily. Ooh, the element is film. We haven't used that one yet. And the make is a bag. Ay. Okay, here we go again. My mind, I just can't forget. Okay. We need a bag. We need film strip. And what color do I think? Crisp morning sky. Crisp morning sky. I don't know. That could be a sunrise. It could be a gray sky because it's gonna snow. You know how that snowy, like gray blue sky looks like? Very interesting. I think it's not quite winter yet, so I don't think we'll go with that. A crisp morning sky. I'm not sure what I think about that. I think about morning dew. Like when you come out and there's frost on your car windows and I don't know what I want to do with that. I don't. Crisp morning sky. Let's look at the watercolor. It's usually my go-to when I don't know what I want to do. Ooh, wait, we have nature. Should we do something for nature? Maybe let's take a look at nature before we look at... Alright, that's Montique. Junk Journal Studio. Rach and Bella. I have several of those. It's really pretty. Bitty Penny. Collage Soup. Let's see what's in here. Anything interesting? No, 7th Plaza. Gosh, there's a lot in this one. She likes to do a lot of nature stuff though, so she's a very nature-ly lady. What's that? It's too bad that's the wrong way. We need something to go the other way. These are mine. I don't think there's anything in that. Look at this one. Don't you love that? I love that. These are miscellaneous ones that I've printed. Just, ooh, what's that? It's interesting. It's kind of calling to me. Oh, I like that one too, though. I think I like that one better than that one. But I do like that one. Let's see. That's the same one as that. That's the wrong way. Or I would like those colors. Those are all very pastels, almost water, almost wallpaper-ish. These are gorgeous, but not what we need today. I don't think there's anything in this one. These are all, yeah, more muted colors. More muted colors. One more. Ooh, that one I don't mind. That one is backwards. Why is it backwards? Oh. I think we're going to go with this one that we've got. Look, we've got a lot of nature ones, though. Okay. Okay. I have them in alphabetical order, if you're wondering what I was doing. This will go here just fine. Okay. I can see doing that. All right, we'll put that there. That will be for the crisp morning sky. Stitch bag film. Okie doke. We need a bag. Let's pick a bag. Let's see. Ooh, I found these white bags the other day. They're kind of cool. Because they're not exactly white anymore. They're old. I might do that. Do I have a better one? Let's see. Here. That one would be fine to use in a junk journal because we could cut the bottom off of it. But this one, I'm thinking about. Maybe we'll cut the bottom of this one too. Or maybe we'll just fold it up to make a pocket. Fold it up to make a pocket. And put it there. Okay. Let's see. We need film. I gotta remember. I think they are down here. Hold on a second. Okie dokie. Yeah, we have some film strips here. We've got those we can use. All right. So maybe we do a film strip here. All right. So that's that. We're gonna need a big card for in there and then a small tag in there. Let's see. Those. They have belly bands on them. Isn't that cool? I'm trying to think about what I'm trying to do to me. I think. Ooh. That might. The thing is, it needs to be long. You know what? These are the wrong tags. Those are all ones that need to be done. These are all ones that are done. We can just grab a tag that's already done. Like maybe this one. Maybe not. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like that one. I think we might use this one. All right. I think we'll use that. There. That's really big. We don't need a tag quite as big for the front. We need something with a bit of color. With a bit of color. Ooh, that goes good with that. I think Carmen made me this one. We could use that there. All right. And then we need to decorate. Okay, so we got bag, crisp morning. We need to do stitch. We've got film. We're gonna do film here. We'll do film there. Ooh. I love this one. Oh, I love so many of my tags that I like. Okay. All right. We need a frame. Let's put a frame here. That we can put film strip around. Do-do-do. No. Trying to figure it out. Well, we could do it that way. Maybe we'll make a frame because I kind of feel like see, I kind of love those, but they're going the wrong way. That's what I kind of feel like it needs to be, newspaper-ish. And then put the, let's just make one real quick. We'll make one, and that'll be good. That'll be good. And we can just make it whatever size we need it to be. Although that one might be okay. Maybe we'll gussy this one up. And we could cut part of the bottom off to make it look better. These are a mess. I don't want to bend them though, getting them in there. Storing them. We don't want to bend them, we want to be able to use them again. Okay. Okay. Almost put away. There we go. All right. Let's work on this for a minute. Okay, let's cut this down. Let's see. It's about... All right. It's 3/4 of an inch. So we need it to be there. So we need to cut about 1/4 off. About 1/4. Let's cut about 1/4 off. All right. Okay. Yep, I moved it. I moved it. What is wrong with me? Wait. Let's just do it this way. Okay. Got to talk to my grandbabies last night. So that made me very happy. Very, very happy. It's always nice to talk to them. I usually talk to them on Sundays, but they were at the beach on Sunday, doing all kinds of fun things. And they love the beach, which is good. Okay. Let's see. Let's ink this to try to age it a bit. I hope you all saw, I well, I guess a couple housekeeping things while I've got y'all for a minute. On Ko-Fi, I released a badge for August for anybody that participated or completed August's Dear Prompts. It's for you to go get the badge. You can print it out as a sticker, put it on your book, or you can display it on your social media to say that you completed that month or participated in that month. And you can also so you can post it, you can print it. I don't know what I was going to say you could also do. Apparently, I don't know what I was going to say. Are these the same? These look the same. This is like coming undone. It's coming unglued. But yeah, so just a little something. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You guys, you can collect them. I'm going to do one every month. So you can kind of collect them to keep track of. I don't know why that's not black. This one kind of looks like. Let's see what this one is. This one kind of looks like film strip, but it was written on. That's kind of cool. So let's put that there. That kind of is cool because it says wind and isn't like, what's our color? Crisp morning sky. Wait, what is going on here? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I'm like, hold on, hold the court. Hold on. What is this? It has like a coating on it. Okay, let's put that and that there. Okay. Let's put that back down. This is interesting. I wonder if we can use this for... Hold on to that for a minute. Okay. Let's wind this back up. Whoops. Okay. I'm making a mess here. I'm making a mess. What do you think about that? Oh, nice guy. Okay. All right. Let's cut this off. Maybe we can use that to secure it. Otherwise it's going to unravel like the other one did. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't mind that at all. Okay, come on. Wind this back up. Okay. You know, film, you could also do like a film. Lethal Weapon, Gone with the Wind. You know, like, you could do a film. That would be kind of cool. Instead of doing like a film strip or a piece of, you could do a piece of film. I'm trying to see. I think I have like, thought I had film strips in here. I do. Yeah, maybe we'll like stick this out of there. Like that. Right? We need something else interesting to stick in there though. What else do we have? Oh, we used those last time. I'm going to use those again. Those are all tickets. These are advertisements. Rope Bridge Wedge Tent now. We need something kind of bigger though. The perfect gift. I feel like we need kind of like an advertisement that's got some kind of interest. Let's check it out. What's this? Queen of the Meads is Meadows Sweet in the realm of glasses wide. I don't know what that means, but okay, sure. Superior Opera Cologne. Florida water for the toilet. Cough syrup. There's more Florida water. Florida water. Why do you think they called it Florida water? I have no clue. I bet somebody knows though. Do they think the water came from Florida? Those are all business cards. Those are too small. No. Okay. Let's use one of these. All right. Should we put something there? This is awful thick. Do you think we could? Could make two out of this. Look. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't tear this. That would be a total waste if I did. I just feel like it's awful thick. There we go. That's kind of better. All right. Yeah. Look, we can use this somewhere else. We could actually, I think, get 2 more frames out of this. We could get this frame and that frame. See? Look. So out of one little piece of cardboard, whoops, we got 3 frames. What do we think of that? 3 thin frames. Very cool. Okay. Anyways, let's go. So we've got this. We're gonna put that there. I'm trying to figure out if we need to put something behind it. Like, let's do that. See, there goes the Yellow Submarine song. Again, why does that song always go through my head? I do not know. Because I'm a little Probably not just a little. Probably a lot, depending on who you asked. Some people might say I'm very crazy, but that's okay. I'm home alone. Everybody's gone. It looked like it was going to rain this morning, but now the sun's out, so I don't know. I still need to work out in the flower bed. I need to get that done, but I think I'm going to wait till this weekend to do it, because it's going to rain the next few days. Tomorrow I have an appointment, so I think Saturday will be good. Saturday in the park. Okay. I love music. It kind of is like, I get the whole copyright thing and all that, but it's kind of like annoying that you can't use more music on YouTube than you can. Because, like, I don't know. It seems to me like if you're using somebody's music, it's like a compliment. It means you like it, right? You like it enough to want to use it and to want other people to hear about it. I don't know. It's just my thought on it, but you know, what the heck do I know? I don't know nothing. Okay, wait, let's glue this down, or this is probably going to get stuck somewhere. Okay. And then let's glue this down here. Okay. I did order more of my tacky glue. I just ordered it this morning. So, and then we're going to make this a pocket. Okay, wait. We want wind to be at the top. So let's zoop, zoop, zoop. Put that there. Let's take this out for a minute and ink. Let's ink. Let's ink. I like bags. I always have. I don't know why. I like the noise of them. I don't know. I just have always liked them. It's kind of a weird thing to say you like, isn't it? Like, I like bags. I like bags. But yeah, I do. I like bags. I think they're kind of cool. Okay, let's glue this down. I was gonna make an apron with, my mom was a quilter and she used to go to quilt hops, and she had some that were, she had the, you know, when you go to quilt hop you get the fabric and the design and everything, and they all kind of like match, so they go into one quilt, right? So every time you go to block, and then, so I was going to try to use those blocks to make, because she had a bunch of them that weren't done, that she never completed, that she'd gotten, and she'd never sewn them. So a while back, about a couple years back actually, I decided that I would sew them all together, which I did, and they all turned out really well. And now I can't remember what I was going to say. So I did that. Oh, I was going to make an apron out of them, right? And so I looked at them yesterday to try to do that, but I would have had to have really kind of cut into them a lot to do that. So I decided against that. Decided I wasn't going to try to make an apron out of them. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't really need another quilt, is the thing. I don't know that we need that one. I like that and that. Okay. We decided to put this in this one. That's sticking out. This was going to go behind here. I feel like something needs to decorate this, and we probably need to stamp this here too. And maybe put some kind of flower there or something. Hold on, let me grab something. Nick, go lay down. Mama's done. Alright, I've got all this floral stuff. Oh, look at all these. Why are these in here? That shouldn't be in there. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm not sure I know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, ooh, look at that. I feel like we need to use that. These are all like nature. Oh wait, there's this one. One of those two would be really good, actually. That's not really what I was looking for, but it worked out just fine. What are these all doing in here? Sometimes I hide stuff from myself, I feel like. I'm sure these are all floral, is why I put them in here, but I'm never going to use them if they're in there. Yeah, these are all like florals. These need to go somewhere else. Okay. I thought maybe I would have a big... Let's see what's in here. I have... Where are those? I have a bunch of floral. Now I kind of feel like maybe we need an umbrella or something. I don't know. This has kind of gone everywhere. These are all florals. Oh my gosh, there's like seed packets and these in here. Specimen slides. Alright, I don't really think these should be in there. There's cards. I'm gonna need to rethink that. Okay. See, this is me. I like to hide stuff from myself. Oh, I wish we hadn't glued that yet. Wait, what is the thing? Crisp morning sky. What is this one? That looks like a crisp morning sky to me. I don't know, I kind of feel like this one more than that one. Okay, wait a minute. Let's... Ooh, Ooh, look at that. I can only use one. I want to use the sun, I think. That will work, though. I'll still be able to use that. Okay. What do we think about that? I'm kind of loving it. I think we should just back this with and not glue it, and that it would sit right there so that you could take it out if you wanted. I almost feel like this paper doesn't work anymore, but it's too late. We already glued it down. I still need something from here for here. Right in the corner there. What do we have? What are these ladies? No, I feel like I need... She's the right size. She's just facing the wrong way. I like her. Let's use her. Let's use her. Okay. Let's just set it there. Alright, we're gonna glue her here. Glue her there. Okay. Does that look straight? No, I guess it is. Okay. I want it to go to... Well, should we just back the whole thing? Let's just back the whole thing. Forget it. I was going to try to put a border around it, but then I realized there's no thing at the bottom, so that would kind of look silly. Okay. Let's just glue this. Glue this. This is from out of a book. I don't remember what book, but it was from out of a book. Okay. Okay. My ear is ringing a little bit. I don't know why. It's so weird. So weird. Let's think this. What are we doing on time? Oh, it's been almost an hour again. I don't, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I have been worrying about it and I'm just not going to. Because then I feel like yesterday I was like, that flip out I did, last time I'd had to do a flip out, I did the same thing. I should have tried to do something else or find something else. But I didn't because I didn't want to take up too much time. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about that anymore. I'm not going to worry about taking up too much time. I'm just going to do it. Alright. I feel like maybe if we stamped what if we stamped newspaper print over this? Is I don't want it to be too dark. So we're going to stamp it out. We're going to put it on here. But then we're going to stamp it off. And then we're going to stamp it. Pretty good. It's a little bit blurry, but it's okay. All right. I like that better already. I like it, I like it. Okay. It's over there. All right. Now, yes. Now it kind of looks like it goes together, but I do feel like we still need to stamp something around this bag. I've got these new stamps I haven't used yet. I don't know, I kind of feel like they're too big though. We need some some little bitty numbers. What are these? Oh, those are clips. We need some numbers. Let's find some numbers. Numbers. Let's use these. We could use this one. These are barely sticking anymore. Round trip ticket. What else do we got here? Copyrighted. Says something about Italy. Let's put that up here. Whoops. There. What's this one? Let's just okay. I feel like we need a couple more little things. Now I've got ink all over my fingers. Now that I've got ink all over me, what if we use this art? Let's put that there. And I don't know. Need some kind of date. Let's see if we can find another number. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I know I've got more numbers. Here. Let's do this. 336. 336. There we go. Now slide that back in there. That looks better. Okay. Put that back where that was. Because if I don't, I will lose it for sure. All right. Let's glue this down. Let's just use this. Now that we've got the bag done. Oh, you know what we didn't do is stitching. We need to stitch. What are we gonna stitch? We could stitch around here. Let's stitch around here. We need a pen. All right. Let's just stitch along here. Because I wouldn't have minded to stitch it for real. But my sewing machine is in the living room because I've been using it in there. I'll show you in a minute. Remind myself to show you in a minute what I've been stitching in the evenings. There we go. That works. All right, I think we've got everything now. Oh my gosh, did I show you these? Look at these. These, just a little commercial here for my daughter. She has a sticker company called Pit Froggy on Ko-Fi. Pitfroggy. She draws all these. I'll show you these because they're bigger, because they're easier to see, probably. These are the same thing as the other ones. These are just smaller. I mean bigger. But she drew all these. She designed them. They look like little Kewpie babies with flowers. And aren't they cute? They're just so precious. Look at her. Oh. And then these. The little ones with the flower head. Aren't they so cute? They're just so precious. Anyways, she sells them on her Ko-Fi shop. So if you'd like some, go get them. She has a ton of different ones. She's been doing some fruit ones and all kinds of other stuff, but when I saw these, I was like, I fell in love, and so I bought some from her. So that's just a little commercial, and I'll show you what I've been doing. Look, I've been doing these. Do you see this? This is all crepe paper ruffle. That's what I've been doing in the evenings. I found all this old crepe paper when I was cleaning out the shed, and so I brought some of it in, and see, this is a different color pink. See how pretty? And so I've been sewing it to use it for ruffles. So, great, might as well use what we've got. All right, let's put this in here. What are we going to do? I'll just put these in here. It's still part of nature. Okay. So, let's see if we accomplished our goal today. And let's zoom you in so you can see. Okie doke. Are we ready? So, the element was film, and we used film here and here. And there's a film strip here. So we used film for sure. The action was stitch, which you just watched me. We just stitched around this photo here. The make was bag. We decorated a bag, made it into a pocket, using it as a pocket there. So that's good. And the color is crisp morning sky. And I think that we did that very well in here. And this is a picture kind of a crisp morning sky, so it's pretty cool, actually. I love the way this turned out. And like I said, I would have never done this. Okay, let's put, you know what? Let's put them on the back of this thing that Carmen made. Let's put them on here. So the color is crisp morning sky. The make is bag. The action is stitch. And the element was film. All right. And then we stick that there. And we've got it right on there. I still need to print out some numbers because I want to number these by the days. And I did go in today and marked the ones that are going to be live. Wait, this is for... Wait. I'm doing this today, but it's Wednesday, but it's for Thursday. I think I have these marked wrong. Because this would be for Friday. Oh, I'm going to have to come back and check and fix that. Because this is for tomorrow, so it's Thursday. The 4th, right? Today's the 3rd, but this should be for the 4th. And I think I said the 3rd at the beginning. But it's not. I'm filming it today, so it should be for tomorrow, which is the 4th. So it's day 4. I'm confusing myself. This was 1, 2, 3. This is day 4. This is why I need numbers. Because I would forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. So forget what I said at the beginning. Today's day 4. I even think I have this labeled wrong, the whole video itself. Which might be a problem. I'll have to fix it later. Okay, so tomorrow's... I'm not filming tomorrow because that's for Friday. I'm doing that live. So, I gotta go back in and fix all that. Okay, I think I need a break. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and really cool things. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Ta-da!